Hi everybody, this is Anthony Fritchley, known as Anthony Fritchley 2003 on my YouTube channel here. And before I'm going to show you something pretty cool / a little bad news video, there's something I gotta tell you about this. Well, right before I'm show you something that was kind of pretty cool, what I had it for actually for 2 years now. Yeah, I got it from 2 years. I had that one thing for 2 years now. Well, I just want to show you something, you guys. Well, I remember I did show you that, but I don't remember if I did on my most recent YouTube channel until right now. I remember that my first old YouTube channel got terminated in November 29th, 2022 due to copyright. But yeah. But anyways, I want to show you I just want to show you something on that, which it's the same thing like you use for a video capture, but yeah, it's kind of like a video capture, but it's kind of special, I think. But except this one is not a good quality, which that was probably the worst quality of my capture card ever. Usually it's kind of like a video capture, but it's the one besides using the computer. I want to show you. I remember I did do one of my full video stuff, or my real deal full videos besides someone else's, which I remember I did post that I remember I did upload one of my Blue Bar DVD full videos, but that one came from me, right? Well, I want to show you something. I want to show you that video capture thing. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Here it is, you guys. This is what it looked like. It's kind of like a TV set, a miniature portable TV, but this is actually a video capture. This is actually called a video recorder and converter. Well, and you can just record stuff on a capture card. This is actually a video capture, you guys. This is the one I use for This is the one I used like the full rip to this tape using this. Well, I remember this does have a little bit. It does have a lot of issues. Like, I think this is like mostly I just realized this video capture card is not a good quality. Like usually on some of the other VHS players. Well, I remember usually any other VHS players are blue screen. Well, sadly I got something. The bad news is, you guys, you are not gonna believe this. When I pressed VCR, it was not the blue screen. It was actually messed up with green screen effect for some odd reasons, and it was actually originally made like that. It was nothing to do with the old age or something like that. Which even though when I first got it, when I tried to put it on a capture card, well, originally I used my Emerson Food Night Product VCR. Well, speaking of that, I have a Food Night Product Magnavox VCR DVD combo, as you can see. Yeah, and here's this one versus this. This one is on AV cable. This is on coaxial channel cable, because this Magnavox VCR DVD combo has channels. As you can see, it's a little channels, as you can see. Hold on. And you're not gonna believe. I want to show you something how it's messed up. And yeah, it does kind of a little messed up. If there's a little bent and messed up, it gets even worse. I just cannot believe this. This is probably one of the worst capture card I ever owned, guys. And that's the only one I have. Which it's not the best video capture ever, you guys. I just want to let you guys know for that, in case you don't really notice. And I sadly don't remember the model number of this capture. It's called a Sharper Image portable video recorder and converter. Yeah, this is what it looked like. I remember I did this on my when I was camcorded. I remember I camcorded using this. I remember I was using the camcorder to record off from this capture card. Yeah. Yeah, this is what it looked like. I can't, sadly, there's no model number. I remember there was a sticker, but I peeled it off. Just not interested, don't feel like keeping it, but for no reason, but yeah. Yeah, and you're not going to believe this. Well, mostly it works fine, but for some reason, like the capture card, well, there are 2 format screens. Like, it does have the same format, like, it's all besides the 4:3 and the 16:9 screen, like which is widescreen, full screen. But yeah, but it's kind of like a mini widescreen, but it's like almost a widescreen. But for example, like I usually do recently on my full videos, and then it's kind of look like 4:3, but it's kind of a little flat, but it's still a little more than that. It's kind of 4:0, I think. So it's not the completely 4:3 format. Which I would love to have the 4:3 picture mostly even way better. So yeah. And here's usually if it's on VCR mode, I'm using this TV. This is on the blue screen, right? Well, guess what, you guys? The bad news on my capture card, take a look at this. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. See this, you guys? Oh my goodness, you guys. Take a look at this, you guys. You are not going to believe this. This is not in a blue screen. It's actually a green screen messed up. And I just realized the reason why they do that is because I don't know what the reasons why they made this. I guess they decided to block like the blue screen. Well, but the good news is some of these, because it's the same quality like you use on a plug and play game. I just realized, like when you record tape off from a VCR, when you record a VHS tape off from this, when you rewind, if it's recorded in SP mode, it's kind of a little messed up when you rewind instead like a normal version. It's the same thing like a plug and play game. I would like to show you something, but I don't remember what tape that has on. I just don't want to waste time for that. When you record that tape in SP mode, off from this on the blue screen, off from this like a blue screen, or usually like you can find like messed up blue screen like a Ryan chassis, any other Funite product VCRs, 2004 Panasonic VCRs, which are Funite product chassis only, Samsung made VCRs, and so much more. Well, it's kind of it's pretty messed up when you rewind normally. When you press rewind, if it's original record off, if you record off from a tape that looks messed up like this, just for the capture card only. It's besides using that, it's kind of a little messed up when you play rewind if it's only on the blue screen. But it probably the same thing, that it's kind of similar, like the same thing like the plug and play. It will not work on plug and play games. Like, cannot play like plug and play TV like you play video games like Pac-Man games or any other things. It's kind of messed up when you do. It's kind of similar like an LP rewind when you record that tape. It works pretty good like normal, but it's kind of like a pixelated. Yeah, it's similar like that, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, it works. Mostly it works fine. I know there are other capture cards that never mess up like this. And this is what it looked like, but take a look at this. It's messed up. Yeah. Sadly, this is not the best quality ever, you guys. And that's the only video capture I ever owned. That's the only thing I used. And it was originally it was 2 brightness for some reason. Which I remember I did find out if I could turn off the brightness, it won't work on the actual when you hook it up. For some reason, when I used the game switcher, I did mess it up, like pushing these things. Well, I will show you something. I'm glad I know what to do, but here it is. Well, now since I did have to push like that. Well, recently, well now just worry about how I did it usually nowadays. When I have to capture this on the living room, I have to hook up on the front. Even though it does say input, but it works on the output. If you hold like this, the brightness is off. There's no brightness, so that's pretty good. But still, I remember there are VHS players that does work on a blue screen due to the quality of it. Like, it probably looks normal when you rewind, when a normal SP mode in the forehead, that is. Okay, so anyways, yeah. Yeah, and plus, I know there are VHS players that works on the blue screen on this, which is my Panasonic OmniVision VCRs, usually like the older ones until 2004. For like some of the, probably like the late 80s through 2003, I believe. It'll still work like that on a blue screen on a capture card, but not like 2004 models. Or most recent models, as you can see, this is not work. It's not gonna work on this because of the quality of that. I don't know how quality it is, but when I let it go, but it does work. It does allow showing the blue screen, but except this is vertical roll. If I had to mess up this, well, since this is hooked up on channel 3, it sounds. This is they both hooked up. This is hooked up on a AV cable. This TV's on a. It looked like half, and it was DVD mode. DVD just mode. Yeah. And there are some of these have those problems. I did try these tapes. This is actually a Shirley Duvall tape. This is Bedtime Stories. Yeah, this is copyright. That will probably block it when you upload it. And I want to show you for proof how. Oh, this works. It looks kind of work fine to you, but except this one's very brightness. This is getting too brightness when you originally hook up. Yeah, I see it a little messed up, as you can see. I'm putting this tape on 321 Penguins since I'm kind of a little into that nowadays, but I'm not always interested in that kind of stuff. I do like that show, and so I have my pressure tracking using this. Oh. It is jumpy on the TV, but for some reason. But yeah, this is not the best capture card ever. It wasn't that. It was. I think usually it's better. This is probably even better. It's better usually if I could watch this is usually it's way better if I use this TV. Like, it does allow blank static and put that. This is the original recordable tape that has the. Oh wait, I'll put that original recordable tape. I don't know if I could do that full tape. Well, it is probably get messed up on my recordable tape, the Thomas and Bob the Builder thing. I don't want to explain about it. I know I did add something messed up, but. Here's the. I remember it probably messed up during the. Oh yeah, this is bright. This is getting too bright for some reason. Oh yeah, it doesn't look too bad right now. Probably because this is the original recordable tape. This is the original print. Now right now this is record over. This is on another generation. Yeah, it's kind of a little messed up, but I fast forward. See how bad it. I want to see how bad the picture is using this. I want to see how bad. I remember there's some of the parts that almost get jumpy, but not too bad. Like I remember this tube TV does the messed up closed captions. This is not always a better quality picture. Well, here's the. Yeah, look at that. Look how messy it is. Including if there is a damaged tape or anything. Well, this is nothing to do with the damage. It's just because of that dumb thing that got bent. Well, usually for some reason my TV does get a little bent right here. It has nothing to do with that benting. I don't know if it has to do with this one. I'm just gonna rewind it. Now I want to show where the PBS program break. I remember I did that using this one. That's when I remember doing that PBS Kids program break. I'm just gonna rewind it. I'll show you where the part where the. Yeah, for some reason it did automatically start because I maybe have the teeny tiny bit of teeny tiny hole in the film strip, but it's only a little damaged. Well, usually on Funai Pro VCRs for some reason. Well, originally when you get other VHS players, it gets a little bit jumpy, but I fixed it a little bit. Yeah, see how yeah, it looks pretty brightness. Well, I remember I did that. I remember I did capture this and upload for the very first time. That was pretty terrible, you guys. And I hope James the PBS Kid will re-upload, which is not too bright. This is too bright. It was not supposed to be like that on my tape. It's supposed to be in the normal picture. This is a normal picture. This is too bright. This is normal. Yeah, I remember uploading this full program break. This is the rare. Here's the extremely rare Booba PBS Kids promo, which is the WITF version, extremely rare one. Which I realized that PBS Kids blank tapes from WITFs are extremely rare, hard to find nowadays. Which I couldn't find anyone who has any blank tapes. This is a program break. There's the. Yeah, this here's a little bit messed. You can see there's a little mess picture piece. I remember this one had a little one skip part on any other Panasonic on mission during right here, but did do that on this one. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you saw. Yeah, for some reason I did. I should have been doing that a long time ago. It's just usually I did that for some. Yeah, I saw that little snippet of that Daniel Tiger. I'm not joking. In fact, I do record VHS tapes back. I remember I started recording VHS tapes in 2015, which I do record tapes actually. And I know how to record VHS tapes anyways, which that's pretty good. Yeah, it looks that's pretty weird. It looks fine right now, but yeah. Oh well. Yeah, some of my tapes, if it gets very bent, it gets a little messed up and worse. Like I have my second copy of the teddy bears, like somewhere in the middle while I was capturing it, it gets a little messed up. Yeah. Or here come the Teletubbies tapes. I have my first copy. Well, new first copy. Here's the original 1998 VHS. I'll get Bob the Builder Can We Fix It VHS. I'll put that Bob the Builder Can We Fix It. I do have that tape that gets a little messed up. I remember I did put a full video, but good thing for some reason somebody else re-upload from my channel. Yeah. I remember uploading that Bob the Builder Can We Fix It full video VHS, but for some reason it's for some reason it was re-uploaded from my channel for some reason, which I don't mind. I'm okay with that. I remember that was kind of a little messed up on my capture card. I don't remember where I had it, what I did to Bob the Builder Can We Fix It tape. I know I had it. I swore I had it, but I know I had. So I remember that Bob the Builder Can We Fix It was the first Bob the Builder tapes I ever owned. Put the tape in. Okay, put that. This is my original copy. It's the original copy. Works okay. Oh, that's strange. It works fine. I know there are some of these, sometimes it gets a little messed up. It wasn't just the best quality. Usually it's way better like using this. Like that's why there's no blue screen. Hey, there it is. Here's the part that got messed up. Look at that, you guys. This is messed up. I'll rewind. I'll show you this again. Look at that. This is what it looked like on the normal TV versus this. Well, usually on mess it get worse using Funai product quality. Funai made product quality of the VCR. This. Look at that. Take a look at this. This is messed up. I guess it's better if I usually use if I was using this. Well, I did. This is the tape I already did the full video using this. I don't know if if it gets messed up big time. Remember, it didn't do a lot on my old Magnavox VCR that was made in the early 90s. With that display is very uncommon, but this display is very common.
What did they do?
I like this display. I like this display. That's one of my favorite. That's why I own Funai made. This is what Funai. I really like this play button.
Where's Zippy gone? And then there were two.
Look at that. See how messy it is? I have to record this. Proof if it gets messy.
Zippy gone. And then there were two.
Even though it did have to do with the super bent picture, or bent for some reason. I don't think it's not the tape it got worn out. Maybe it's been originally recorded the different,
faster and faster. And then there was one.
Yeah, I remember there are some VHS tapes that were copied that were on my TVs. For some reason, it gets very bent. This is a little bit bent right here. Look at that. This is how weird, how messed up is this? This is bad, guys. Yeah, you see, this is messed up.
And then there were none.
I don't know if I could do this full video using this. This is why I need to get a new capture card. I wish I had a video capture besides another capture card similar like this one, but I need to get a different one. I remember there's another video recorder converter that that was pretty different, but I have to see if it's. I hope it's not the same thing like this one. I don't know if I guess sharper image to capture cards or not, or what, or kind of a bit worse. And here's that green screen messed up thing, as you can see. Yeah, it does mess up for other VHS players except Panasonic OmniVision VCRs, but including the 2004 chassis models, like the most recent, the last model, the final chassis of the Panasonic VCR from 2004 through recently, like the newer versions of the chassis of the Panasonic OmniVision VCRs. Yeah, but like it loads pretty fast. Like this chassis right here. Like this. Like here's the broken. That's the broken. Like this chassis. Yeah, I'm not that. For example, I'm not sure about this 2-deck VCR. I never tested using this one. I think it will probably. I know it will probably mess up. I have broken VCRs. I know I will kind of messed up on the Emerson. Or these, I have those broke, or I'm not sure about the VCR to record, but the Toshiba and the Samsung. But one it never messed up, one it allows for the blue screen is this one and that one. These two will never mess up. Here, this is the broken Magnavox. I'm just taking these to recycled. But so I'm not gonna throw this 2-deck VCR. I was using that for fast forward rewind for cleaning moldy tapes. So yeah. Yeah, how bad it is, how weird is that, you guys? That was one of the worst. I can't believe, maybe I shouldn't have got this a long time ago. Well, I just had this for 2 years, so I had this for a while. Here's the one I did record. It does mess up while it's recording. I want to show you this is one I was capturing.
Hello.
I remember it can do anything. So I did work on the blue screen on a Panasonic VCR. For some reason, this thing does work, just not like other ones. Well, mostly on Panasonic Black OmniVision PV VCRs. For most of the other ones, that is. Oh, I remember. I did upload this full video. I wanted to find one that when I did upload the stack roll. This is not the best quality ever. I remember you could record videos and record on the audio. I did record some of these. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else I gotta say. See, I don't know why. Can you tell me why it's not a better one? But I don't think they ever. I'm sure if they ever upload this review. I remember they said. I remember when I look up like on the magazine, it looks a lot pretty good. But for some reason, this capture card can only record in 2 hours and 42 minutes only. Satellite cannot record like a full 6-hour full thing. That's why I remember uploading 3 parts on my full video on discs on 108 Cartoons DVDs. I remember mostly never blogged except that one Popeye cartoon one, which is actually amusement park because it's a Popeye cartoon in the 40s. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that. But anyways, I think that's all I gotta say for this. But I remember I did that usually full video, which are not brightness. But originally when you hook it up on it normally, it's too bright until I had to use my switcher thing, like I showed you one time, which I had to press like these two. So yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for this video. So subscribe to my channel, everybody. Triple like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time on the next video. And by the way, this video was can only record in 30 minutes. So yeah, catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone. Ta-ta for now.